Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Genesis if you are new here, and I do videos on beauty and fashion. Today's video is going to be a first impressions and kind of like a review of Bite Beauty's new foundation. So if you guys know Bite Beauty essentially only does lipsticks. That's all they've ever done for the past few years. Finally, they have come out with a foundation and I'm so excited to try it out. So they did send this to me in PR, and it does come with the primer as well as the foundation and 2 of the pressed powders. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these out with you guys today. And then they also sent over some of their new lipstick collection, lipstick colors, as well as their new agave formula. I love this lip mask. If you have not tried out the agave lip mask, it's one of my favorites. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so they do have 2 different primers. They have the normal to dry skin and normal to oily skin. I have normal to dry skin, so I will be trying out this one. Alright, so I don't normally use primer, so I don't really know a lot about it. I have dry skin, so again, I typically use moisturizer, and that's all I usually need. I'm just putting some on the back of my hand and then applying it. It kind of has like a typical lotion feel to it, honestly, so we will see. The whole big thing behind all of this is that it is clean beauty. They do use all natural products. They don't test on animals. Bite is really great about that. They don't test on animals. They are vegan. You know, it's clean beauty, which I really appreciate. And if you guys saw my video last week, you know that it's one of my predictions for the year. I think that a lot of brands are going to be coming out with more clean beauty products, and that's amazing. This one retails for $38. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and try out the foundation. They did send over a few shades, so I'm going to see which one matches me the best. I'm a bit I'm not like the best person at matching myself, so we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm going to try out this M65 shade. There aren't any like actual names for it. They just are like numbered. This one's like M55, M65. I don't really like that, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try out the M65. I usually like when there's like actual names, just because, I don't know, it just works better for me. Like, I'm not gonna remember the number, you know. So far, so good. I'm like really excited to try out this product, just because I feel like I love Bite Beauty and I love their lipsticks and their lipstick formula, and so I'm really happy that they are reaching out and doing different things and, you know, trying out new products. So the foundation retails for $39.50, and it has, let me tell you how many ounces. So both the primer and the foundation are 1 ounce packagings, which is pretty small for the price you're paying, but I don't know, we're gonna see if it's worth it. So this foundation has a micellar formula, and it's supposed to mimic skin texture for a natural finish. And it does say that it is buildable, and it claims to be a medium coverage, which, as I'm putting it on, I agree with. It's pretty medium, but wow, I feel like that primer actually did a really good job. Like, it kind of like snatched my face. Let's see if like throughout the day it wears nicely, and then like the primer like keeps it on, you know. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and try on some of the powder. Let me show you guys kind of like an up close of what my skin looks like. I'm excited to see how it wears throughout the day, because again, I do have dry skin, and so I don't want it to start, like, I hope it doesn't start like lifting or cracking in certain parts of my face, but we shall see. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with some powder. Now, I never use powder, again, because I have dry skin, but they sent over the medium and the light 2 shade. Oh my god, look how cute these are. This is so cute. It's like to go in here. Anyway, get distracted. So I'm gonna go ahead and take, I think, the medium, because the light looks too light. It looks kind of like I should put that under my eyes or something. I don't know, or maybe I'm supposed to. I don't have no idea. I never use powder. So I'm just dipping my brush into this, and I'm just setting. I know that sometimes people say like, oh, I set my face like where I think I'm gonna get oily throughout the day. Like, guys, I do not get oily. Like, I don't get oily. I don't know what that's like. And I know that for some people that's kind of like, wow, a dream come true, but no, it is not. I start looking like really like chalky. It's not cute. All right, so far I'm very into it. It does feel a little cakey. I don't know how I feel about the powders. Actually, wow. Now that I put it on, so I never ever use powders, but however, I do notice that right now my skin looks very like airbrushed. Like my pores are definitely smaller. All right, but yeah, thus far I really like it. I'm very into it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it with one of the new lip colors that they sent over. But I'm gonna wear it throughout the day and check back in at nighttime and let you guys know how I like it, how I'm feeling about it, how it's wearing. So yeah, we will see. Did see like prior to the powder, I did see like some streakiness. I don't know if you guys could have seen it. It was like around here, and I think maybe perhaps that's just because I used a brush. Maybe it would be better if I used a sponge. But now that I put on the powder, it looks like flawless, and it all kind of just blended together. It all blended together very nicely. That's what I would have to say about this. We got some nice nudes down here, some bold red, some darker mauve shades, and like really dark shades. I love their lip products. If you have not tried out their lip products as of now, I would definitely recommend it. Sorry, I forgot to mention how much these powders are. So these powders are sold for $36. So these are their creamy matte lip crayons, and they retail for $24 each, and they are also a part of their clean beauty campaign. And so this is a clean lip crayon. All right, so let me see which one I'm gonna try on. So I think I'm gonna try on this one. It is called Onion, and it is like this like pretty mauvey purpley color. Wow, look at this. Nice. It's a nice sharp crayon, perfect for lining your lips. They're so smooth, guys. They just roll on. It's so buttery. So I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day, and I will be back later on checking in to see how it's wearing and how it's doing. So I will be right back. Alrighty guys, it is now, what time is it? It is 9 o'clock, and I've had this on all day, and I want to just share a couple things. I apologize, I know my lipstick is kind of like everywhere right now, but yeah, so the lipsticks do not last as long. I'm sure you guys know. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Bite Beauty by now, and so these like lip crayon formula is not any different. What I do like about it is that I can line my lips with that like sharp end, but I'm thinking, how would I sharpen it? Hey guys, so I actually ended up realizing that the bottom end of the pencil is a sharpener. It comes with a built-in sharpener, and I just think that's so convenient and so genius. So I had to like pause and share because yeah, there will definitely always be a sharpener on hand. I'm still gonna figure that out, but I will let you guys know. But it's still on. I did not reapply at all throughout the day, and there's still some around my lips, basically like where I lined it. But I really liked it. A couple of things. Overall, the foundation is all still there from what I can see, which is really good. Initially put it on, it did seem kind of like very light, but it kind of like oxidized. It kind of just like blended in with my skin and my skin color very well, which I really appreciate. My skin does not look super cakey, especially the fact that I use powders. I'm very impressed by that. I've never used powders, so maybe I'm not the best person to review the powders with. The primer, I think it did a great job, but I think that you can get away with not having the primer, especially with the price. It's almost the same price as a foundation, and it's kind of like, in my opinion, doesn't do a lot. I've only used very small amount of primers in the past, but anytime I've used those primers, I can see like a huge difference in my pores. And for today's, it wasn't anything crazy. You know, I don't think it's anything worth the $35, $38 that you pay. I think I'd much rather go toward the foundation instead of the primer. You can totally get away without it. But the foundation I really appreciate. I actually really like it. I like the coverage. I think it's going to be really nice for the summer. It's not dewy. The finish is very how would I explain the finish? The finish is not matte, but almost matte. It's definitely not a satin, and it's definitely not dewy on my skin. I don't know about other people's skin. Maybe if I used a moisturizer underneath as a primer versus the other primer, then it would look a little dewier, which is typically what I do, so that foundations look dewier on my dry skin. Yeah, it has a nice, pretty much like natural finish, you know, nothing crazy, nothing too matte or too dewy. But yeah, overall I really liked it. I think for the price point, it is pretty good. I actually really like the way it makes my skin look flawless, and I actually really did enjoy the pressed powder. I would say the pressed powder is worth it, as well as the foundation. I definitely suggest you guys go into Sephora and try out a sample. You guys got to take advantage of all those samples. Don't buy a product if you're not going to sample it on your face first, because you don't know what you're gonna get. You can always return though, but like, just get a sample, you know? Alright guys, that completes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!